As I was trying to find my words for today, the question of Lansdowne 2.0 kept appearing to me in the form of a little riddle. So bear with me. A city, a developer, and a sports group walk into an office. One says to the other, "How do you get a public park to make more money?" The answer? Build houses on it and another performance space on the grass. That's not really a funny joke. My residents of College Ward haven't really been laughing. And in fact, they're still stuck on the setup of the joke. Why are we asking Lansdowne Park to make more money? What is the problem that Lansdowne 2.0 is trying to solve? My residents know what they want from Lansdowne. They want a gathering place for people that is affordable and accessible, whether it be for festivals, sports events, or markets. They want green space and arts and culture, a unique place they can be proud of, a place they can look forward to visiting. But we aren't seeing that vision in Lansdowne 2.0. In fact, it looks more like the opposite. And why? Well, that's because it speaks to the actual problem that Lansdowne 2.0 is trying to solve. It's trying to solve for the failure of Lansdowne 1.0. The primary reason for 2.0 isn't accessible washrooms. It isn't about replacing old stands. We can do those things for considerably less than $500 million in a 50-year horizon. Lansdowne 2.0 is a financial deal with OSEG dressed up in a sports jersey. Council directed staff to come up with the least impactful way to correct the financial problems facing this partnership. And so what does that end up looking like? A very safe plan. A monocultural retail design that could be in Orleans or Canada or Mississauga. A milk toast product underpinned by sure bets like housing, with sure bets like doubling our event spaces for concurrent revenue. Is it worth losing green space? Is it worth losing festival space? Is it worth risking public art? Is it worth using taxpayer dollars to service debt payments to a bank? And is it worth risking our most successful sports franchise, The Charge? My residents don't agree with that, and neither do I. For all the new risk the city is assuming, for all the burden the city will take on to prop up the partnership, don't we want Lansdowne to be truly amazing? Don't we want it to be something that residents can be proud of? Residents have wanted to help develop that vision, and they would have liked to have been invited to that office in my terrible riddle. Some people might be intimidated by the idea that the city might have to do Lansdowne on its own, without OSEG. But I continue to wonder, what's the difference for our residents sometimes between Lansdowne and the other $900 million of investment we still need to make in our other parks and rec facilities? At least at the end of the day, for those, the city retains control. Positioning Lansdowne as unique among many has led to what I fear is a terminal uniqueness. I fear it will require a regular transfusion of public dollars to prop up private interests as defined by private actors over time, every time. I have no problem with businesses earning profits. I do have a problem with using our public realm for private gain. There's no business genius here. These are obvious solutions to how to replace the public land with private uses for the purpose of profit for the partnership. But I don't think we should go along. I'll be voting for what I would hope would be a public vision of Lansdowne Park, one that serves the many and not the few, and one that retains our public lands for public use. Lansdowne 2.0 doesn't do that, so I'll be voting no today. #NotMyLansdowne.